Hi, how's it going? Today we're going to go over how to draw Slimer from the Ghostbusters. We're going to be using this marker, and you can use whatever marker you like. Try to keep the window open, keep it ventilated because, excuse me, some markers tend to smell really bad and the smell's not good for you to inhale. Sorry. So let's get started with Slimer from Ghostbusters. This is for beginners, so I'm going to be going step by step. So grab a sheet of paper, like I said, grab a marker, grab a pencil, whatever you need. You can do this in anything, honestly, but preferably marker. Sorry. Alright, let's get going. Slimer has a relatively simple design. And I am going to start with his nose, because his nose is the front of his face. It's closest to the viewer for the most part. It's basically a little backwards C, almost like a Homer Simpson nose. And I'm going to draw the little wing of the nostril on there. Now I'm going to draw the far side eye first. Essentially just going to be like a circle behind there. And a circle for the other opposing eye. Draw a dot. You have this so far? We should just have the eyes and the nose, and that's it. The eyes could be closer together, they could be farther apart. Slimer doesn't really have a tremendous amount of stuff going on. You can draw him any which way and he'll still be recognizable as Slimer. Let's draw his brow. There's one line for his brow. And I don't mean like his eyebrow, I mean the thickness of the upper portion of the skeletal region. Slimer's a ghost though, but essentially like the brow line on your forehead you can feel. Pulling down for the side of the face. I'm going to throw a line over here because he has a bit of a smile. And this cheek is pushing up. Cheek is over here on this side as well. Sometimes these shapes don't make sense until they come together, but don't worry, they will. Top portion of the head. It's going to pull down toward the back. And we are going to pull out the cheek. Before that, we are going to draw the smile, or the open mouth, really. He has a bit of an open mouth. Obviously a bit of an open mouth. He has a huge open mouth. He's basically all mouth, right? And we're going to draw the far side of his cheek. I'm going to pull in. Not going to draw all the way down. Now we're going to pull. Draw down, you're going to have the open inside mouth. His mouth's going to be pretty large. Start on the other side. Draw a straight line downward and pull out. His mouth is bigger than his open mouth is bigger than the entire length of his upper portion of his head. If anything, that's kind of the smallest area. And we're leaving this open on purpose because he has a tongue sticking out. I'm going to pull up. Pull down. What we're doing is we're finding the tongue in his mouth. He has this big tongue. I guess his main thing is eating, right? He's being this goofy eater. Pulling in. His tongue. I'm down here as well. So let's find his teeth. Sometimes it shows his gum line, sometimes it doesn't. You don't have to always show his gum line. We will in some parts of this. I'm thinking of just big, big blocky teeth. And I'm only gonna draw a couple. Like I'm gonna have that tooth sticking out right there. That white space will be a tooth, and this white space will either be a tooth. And then these teeth will be connected to his gum line. The reason I want to do that is I would like give it some variety, and I'm gonna fill this negative space in black. So this is something you should remember. When you draw anything, remember to connect it toward, like, in your mind around the back. So if you see the corner edge of his mouth, it would go down and it would hypothetically tie in here. Hypothetically, it would tie in here. Then we fill that in so that it kind of unifies that mouth. Alright. So let's go over here to the edge of the mouth. He has this big open mouth here. Wah. And we're going to pull downward into the rest of his torso, which is just a big kind of, I don't know, ball. One of the things that brought this on was I was playing the Ghostbusters video game. They remastered it for the Switch, and I was playing it, and I love it. I love that game. That is such a cool game. It is like a real sequel to the first two Ghostbusters in game format, because all the original voices are in it, and then the storyline builds upon that universe in ways that make sense. But if you haven't picked up that game, pick it up. It is really cheap. Anyways, that got me into drawing Ghostbusters. So let's go in here. We're going to draw his body. We're going to start with his torso. He is essentially layers of gut. So he's got this kind of round torso. Almost a pretty disgusting design, actually, when you really think about it. And we're going to draw his hand coming out, kind of out here. I'm going to bend it at the elbow. So I'm going to have to bend that elbow. Now we're going to draw the hand, and I'm going to try to simplify that hand for you so that you don't have to overthink it. So the hand, right here, we're going to start with the one finger. Think of it like a hot dog. We'll do another finger. See that really simple shape, right? That's all you got to think about. We're going to separate one finger out here, which is the same shape though. Same shape. Pulling into the palm, pull up. Other side of the palm here. Similar shape for the thumb. If that was hard, forgive me, but try to, just think of this really simplistic forms, really simplistic shapes. Just the hand. Slimer only has 4 fingers as well. If you have any issues with that, I do have a program on my Gumroad, and it goes over drawing cartoon hands. And it goes over that in great detail. Go check that out if you haven't. It's on the Gumroad. I'll link the Gumroad below. There's a lot of people that took it and already draw way better. The hands, at least, because that's what it's about. But yeah, check that out if hands are an issue for you, if cartoon hands are an issue for you. All right, pulling in here to the arm, and the arm connects to the rest of the body here. And you can kind of throw this line here that kind of squishes into the rest of the form, and then we connect that body right to that space. Let's pull the other hand. Same thing, bent at the elbow first. Let's try to simplify this. But that's going to be this portion of the palm right here where the elbow connects. Sorry if that unfocused the camera or something. Pulling back, hot dog shape. Pulling up, that would be the opposing thumb. So now let's pull this out, back of the palm. Hot dog shape. Hot dog shape. Hot dog shape. And you pull it into the palm itself. Again, if you have issues drawing that, either ask me in the comments or go check out the Gumroad video. It is It's super in depth. Okay, you should be able to draw the cartoon hand in any position after that. That's it for Slimer. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I am very, very grateful that I have you guys as fans and viewers, or viewers. I don't really like the word fans. I think that's bizarre for an artist to say he has fans. I guess that's what some people call it. But thank you so much. I am so happy and grateful that you all watch me, and I love Halloween and I love this channel. And I wish Halloween lasted the whole year, but it doesn't. Through the year I can't. I mean, I do add videos through the year, but it's just not financially feasible for me to do that. But if you do want to support me through the year and you want to improve your sketching ability, go support my Patreon. My Patreon name is Sketch Monster. That is literally my Patreon name and my Instagram name. And I go and I post every single day on there. I post either tips or my own sketches with breakdowns of how I sketched it out. And the whole idea is that I want to improve someone's foundation for drawing in general and their sketching in their sketchbooks, because I see a lot of people that have been drawing for a long time with some really basic mistakes that they should have gotten cleaned out in the first year of their learning, or the first half year of their learning, or even honestly the first few months. But they didn't, and they carry these mistakes with them into a level of intermediate where they're just not, there's something about it, like they're intermediate in their shading per se, but it's just things are in the wrong place. They don't know anything about anatomical forms or the shapes things make, and I just see it hold them back from work, from just getting a good drawing that they want, or family member, or any these cool drawings that you do for creativity, for fun, for